Ever wondered what percentage of the world speaks English fluently? The answer may surprise you. Picture the vast, vibrant country of Brazil. Despite its global influence, only 5% of its population speaks fluent English. Moving north to Russia, we find a slightly higher percentage. 12% of Russians can converse comfortably in the English language. Traveling west, we arrive in Turkey, where the percentage increases to 18. It's an interesting fact, considering English is not an official language in the country. Next stop, Spain. Here, 22% of Spaniards can speak English fluently. That's more than 1 in 5 people. As we continue our journey, we find ourselves in Italy. With its rich history and culture, it's fascinating to know that 34% of Italians can communicate effectively in English. Crossing the border into France, we discover a higher percentage. 40% of the French population can speak English fluently. Then there's Greece, a country known for its ancient history. Half of the Greek population, or 50%, can converse in English without any difficulty. Our journey brings us to Germany next, where over half of the population, 56% to be precise, can speak English fluently. Traveling farther east, we find Pakistan, a country where 58% of its population can converse comfortably in English. In Belgium, we find an even higher percentage. 60% of Belgians can communicate effectively in English. Heading north, we arrive in Finland. Here, 70% of the population can converse in the English language. In Austria, the percentage increases even more. 73% of Austrians can speak English fluently. Across the Atlantic, in Canada, we find that 83% of the population can communicate effectively in English. Back in Europe, we find Denmark, where 86% of Danes can converse comfortably in English. In Sweden, the percentage increases to 88. That's nearly 9 out of 10 Swedes who can speak English fluently. Next, we have Norway, where a whopping 90% of Norwegians can converse effectively in the English language. In the United States of America, 94% of the population speaks English fluently. And finally, we arrive in the United Kingdom. Here, 99% of the population can speak English fluently, which is not surprising considering English originated from this very land. In summary, the global proficiency in English varies widely, from 5% in Brazil to 99% in the UK. These statistics reveal the fascinating linguistic landscape of our world and the pervasive influence of the English language. So the next time you're traveling, remember these percentages. You never know when they might come in handy.